this is another milestone, but it's a huge milestone. It, it, uh, it, it's a milestone globally. 1,000 homes now have solar. That means, what, 5 years from now, 10,000 homes have solar? We've turned the corner. Solar is now profitable. I mean, it's real easy to do 3 or 4, do a press release, see how great we are, how cool we are, but that's not what's happening here. What's happening here is KB has developed the ability to put solar panels on houses and make the house overall cheaper. Now, that's a huge milestone. The goal of Lancaster was to become the solar capital of the world, meaning the solar energy capital of the world where it's all happening. And guess what? We are. Now, I thought it would be really hard, but it really wasn't because no one else was doing it. Now everybody's kind of jumping on board. And the reason they weren't doing it was they didn't think they could. They have the same scientists we do. They understand the significance of global warming just like we do. But there was this inertia because what can you do about it was really the feeling. What's happened here in Lancaster, and largely because of our partnership with KB, is there is something you can do about it. You can literally have some impact on lowering the temperature of the planet as it continues to rise. That, to me, is incredibly significant. When I was walking into the tent, when you look out over the hills, what do you see? You see windmills. Pretty soon you're going to see solar panels that enclose the valley. It is really the city of the future, and it's because of partnerships like this. And the great story I love to tell is when Tom was meeting in my office, and I said, Tom, can you get together with BYD, make a home, uses less energy than it creates from solar? And Tom said, no one's ever done it before. I don't think we can, but let's give it a shot. And so a 3-way partnership developed, and they're able to do that. As soon as they get those batteries approved by the U.S. government to actually put them in the homes, we can start producing those. The next step is water, and it's going to be KB Homes again. That is going to create the ability to build homes without depleting the water supply. Human beings use very little water. Only what does it take us? 64 ounces a day? Maybe a little more, 128 ounces to sustain life and just to sustain it well. It's the water we throw away that is causing a water crisis. I think within a year, maybe, we're projecting technological advancements that haven't occurred yet. But very soon, we're going to be building homes here with KB that aren't going to be using the water that these homes use, aren't going to be using the electricity they use. Essentially, we're going to be able to, for the most part, go off the grid totally. I mean, you got to feed it a little bit, but not nearly what's happening now. This year, Lancaster won the International Award for the Sustainable Cities and the National Award. They're going to have to keep giving us that award as long as KB Homes stays with us and as long as we continue that partnership, because they really are the leaders. And everybody else talks a good game, but I have not seen anybody perform except you guys. And it's an honor to be doing this with you. And I guess I ought to talk about the solar company, huh? And it really was a partnership with SunPower. It's the ability to bring companies together, work together, and create something that's never been done before. And you guys really are the innovators and leaders in that. And it's an honor to be working with you. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Mayor. It's a pleasure to be out here. I think it's kind of an ironic day for a couple reasons. It's a typical Antelope Valley day. It's usually like this about 350 days out of the year, and then there's a couple days we get wind. But it's a beautiful sunny day, and you think back a short 18, 24 months ago, I was sitting, got a phone call late at night from City Manager Mark Bozigan and said, got a great opportunity for you. Come and meet with me and the mayor. I'm like, okay. So we talked about a partnership of doing some of the first standard production solar homes. And when we got into the details and started looking at how to do that and how to do it right, how to make the best product for our customers, we learned a lot in the process. And we said, this is really interesting. We started to get this big intent list and interest list for a few production homes. And we said, wow, Steve Ruffner, who I came to and said, Steve, I think this is really a great idea, really was kind of the leader in our company of taking it up the chain and saying, we need to do this, and help me and work together with him and prove up that there's such a strong marketing value of putting solar standard in a home. And we started doing our first solar standard homes. You think back from 18 months ago, and we've now completed or have under construction some 40 standard solar homes in Southern California. We've built over 1,000 homes with solar standard, reducing some 3,700 tons of carbon, taking 730 cars off the road annually, or about 5 minutes in LA. But we're making a dent, and we're making a difference, and I'm really proud of that. And so when we sat down on this venture, we said, who do we bring to the table? And we started looking at partners, and one of the partners that came to the table was SunPower. And I couldn't have asked for a better or stronger partner. SunPower brought an ability to do a turnkey with us, where we could ensure the quality of the product, the quality of the installation. As you've noticed, 18 months ago, solar panels were almost the size of a sheet of plywood and producing about 2,000 watts. And today, or 200 watts. And today, a 3x5 panel can produce 240, 250 watts. They're getting smaller. They're getting more efficient. They're taking up less room. Who knows? And maybe 10 years from now, you'll have something the size of a piece of paper on your roof producing the same amount of power that we're able to do. We also learned an important feature through that process. You look at that first home to get to net zero electrical, and we had to put almost 13 kilowatts of power. And today, we can do a net zero home, 2,500 square foot, which we've done out at Whistler Ridge, where you can see a home that with 6 kilowatts of power is net zero, completely off the grid at times, but zero energy cost to a consumer, and that's pretty amazing. When you look at our EPG, our Patented Energy Performance Guide, we can now share with a homeowner what that home can perform at and what kind of savings. And when you talk with homeowners that have lost their homes for no other reason than they didn't anticipate taking their growing family into a bigger home and having their energy costs be something they couldn't control. And today, we can put you into a bigger home, let your family grow in a location you want to be, and reduce that energy cost anywhere from $50 to $250. That's pretty amazing. What could we all do with $50 to $250 in our pocket? That's a college fund for a child. It's a lot, and it's great for our homeowners. So many people I want to thank. I only have about 85 minutes to talk, so I'm going to minimize that a little bit today. I want to really thank SunPower. They've been a great partner. They brought a system to us and to our customers that is truly one of the best in the industry. They bring a monitoring system where our customers, much like I do with my solar system, a lot of times I go on and look at how much energy I made that day, and it's always green and it's always making money even on a cloudy day, so it's pretty exciting for me. Get a little depressed at night when the sun goes down, but I love it when it's up. Also, our municipalities. When we did that first project, we sat down with Southern California Edison, we sat down with the gas company, and they were first to come to us and say, we're in favor of this, we love this, this is great, we need to get more reliability in the grid. We're all fighting to get to zero net energy in 2020, and it's going to take companies with innovation and leadership to do it. And I feel like I work for one of the best companies. It's been an honor to be here for some 20 years because we are leaders, and we will take on tasks, and we will get great results, and we will solve water, Mayor. We're getting close on those as well. We were one of the first to do water sense fixture standard in our homes, and we're doing a lot of things. Drought tolerant landscape. I mean, we have studies to show it cuts water use in half for a homeowner. We're getting there. I couldn't have done this without the City of Lancaster. What a great partner. Easy to see why they continue to win one of the most business-friendly cities to work with. You call them up, you get people at the table that can make decisions. You get people at the table with no agenda other than how do we do the best thing for our valley, for our customers, and for the world globally. They really care about this. They really believe in it, and they've been a great partner. Some of the partners that are so important to us is Joe and Brittany Ellison, our homeowner that bought the 1,000 home. Thank you. We know you have a lot of choices, and you chose KB Home, and that's very important to us, and we will be there for you. We're very excited, and we can't thank you enough. It was a pleasure meeting you, and I know you enjoy your home, and we're very, very excited. We worked with the Ellisons as a surprise to them and made sure that they got the largest system that we offer in their home for them through working with KB and SunPower, and I know you're going to enjoy it. And Joe and I talked a little bit today about he can't wait to see how it performs, and I told him mine outperforms anything I ever dreamed of. I really feel like within like 2.5 years my system will be paid off, and I never dreamed it would perform that well. Again, you know, it takes a great team. It's all the team at KB Home. It's all our guys and girls in the field that are out there that are so dedicated to what they do and learning everything about this and making it so seamless when they do it. I really want to thank our team. You know, one of the people that probably never gets any publicity in this and probably is dearest to my heart is Ken Hilligoss in our purchasing department that drives this every day. He's got a passion for it. He's looking at something new every day. And it's great for me because I can pass it off to Ken and say, help me make this happen. Ken, thank you. So without going any further detail, thank you to the City of Lancaster for being the leaders you are. And then I want to bring up at this point a really great partner with us, Matt Gross from SunPower. That is just really kind of setting the world on fire. Soon we're going to have Matt, a couple million megawatts of power out here in the Antelope Valley, and dear to the city's heart because producing, you know, some 600 plus jobs. So along with new housing and new technology brings jobs and growth to our valley. So Matt, please.
Thank you for having us. SunPower is absolutely honored to be here today at this event, celebrating what is quite the milestone. It was about 1.5 years ago, sitting down with Steve and the team here, this was really just a concept. And what do we have today? We're celebrating 1,000 solar homes in 1.5 years. It's just an incredible, incredible milestone, and we, you know, very thankful for that partnership. Like KB Home, SunPower is also a California-based corporation. We're not only a global renewable energy leader, we manufacture the world's most efficient solar technology. Like Tom mentioned, just a few miles from here, we're building the world's largest solar power plant. 570 some odd megawatts of power that's going to go into the Antelope Valley, creating hundreds of jobs with thousands of people showing up over the last couple of days to interview for those jobs. We've built power plants like this all over the world, very similar to this. In addition to that, we're building large commercial, designing and building large commercial systems for customers, Fortune 500 customers in the US and abroad, globally. There are more SunPower solar panels on residential rooftops than any other manufacturer in the world. And the SunPower Corporation also partners with home builders throughout the U.S. to build new homes like the ones that you're seeing here today, all over the country, to the tune of thousands of homes. So we are building thousands of homes, to your point. So as you can see, it is our mission at SunPower to change the way that the world is powered, and together we're doing that. So like the KB homes that these systems are installed on, our systems are really built to last. They're going to generate reliable electricity over the life of these roofs, in which the tile roofs that they're installed on will last as well. So when the tile roofs need to be removed, the panels can be removed 30, 40, 50 years from today. We're also delivering systems that are going to create economic value, savings for the families and the KB families that live in these homes. Over the life of the systems, they're going to protect the homeowners from rising electric rates. They're going to increase the resale value of these homes, and they're going to put disposable income back into the pockets of these families that will go back into the local economy. What I think is great is that KB Home, the largest home builder in the state of California, is showing how you can affordably deliver new homes that come standard with a SunPower solar system. Affordably deliver those. In addition to that, they're adding other features that save money, increase durability of the home, improve the efficiency of the home, or tread lighter on the natural resources that are so important to us. This year, 1 out of every 5 homes that we build in California is going to have a solar system installed. This is an incredible trend that continues to grow, and we expect to see continued growth in. So what we have here is energy efficient, renewable powered homes that use less energy in a state that, where energy costs are high. So what does this mean? We demand less on the grid, particularly during the peak times of the day when energy is the most expensive. And ideally, these communities will be built and will help the utilities reduce the need to build additional generation capacity. So I think it's important to talk about what's driving demand for these homes too. I think as evidenced by the Antelope Valley Solar Project, 570 megawatts of power that's being built here, that it's been purchased in partnership by Southern California Edison, solar has become very affordable. And in addition to that, we've got 30-year interest rates on mortgages that are also incredibly affordable. So the opportunity to finance your energy through your mortgage has never been better. You can finance energy over 30 years and pay less than you would have paid the utility for that same amount of energy from a conventional source. You combine that with the new Solar Home Partnership, which is the California program that provides incentives to home builders, and now you've been given the opportunity to enhance the financial value proposition so that we can scale this throughout the state and really increase the penetration of solar homes throughout the state. What we're also doing is we're bringing solar to a whole new demographic. So we're bringing it to first-time home buyers, middle income, people in hard-to-reach areas of the state, all folks who may have never had the opportunity to have a solar system. So we're really changing the landscape in California on who is a solar customer, which is important. And then you combine all this with KB's quality construction, energy and resource efficiency programs, and I think, in my opinion, it proves that there really is no better way of building communities in California and nationally. So with savvy new home buyers like the Ellison family and partners like KB, I think it's a partnership. We are all basically helping to change the way the world's powered. We thank KB for your partnership on the first 1,000 homes. We definitely look forward to partnership on the next 1,000 and the thousands after that. And finally, I want to mention that as a gesture of our appreciation, we have decided to double the solar system size, double the size of the solar system approximately for the Ellison family. The system, as doubled, and when combined with all the energy efficiency measures that KB has put in the home, could save the family up to 80% on their annual electricity costs. We thank you for buying a KB home that includes solar. We hope you enjoy watching your meter spin backwards, and as it generates clean, free, renewable power for many years to come. Thank you very much, and congratulations.
You know, the ability to do this stuff requires a council that has the courage to do it with you. When you're my age and when you are where I'm at a career, I don't have any plans of going anywhere else. I'm very happy being mayor, and so I get to make decisions and not worry about, how they're going to write it up in the Tea Party local bulletin. Or whoever else. But like Councilwoman Sandra Johnson, she does have to worry about that. She does have a political career. It takes courage for her to do these things. Because every time we move one step forward, there are people wanting to push us 3 steps back. I mean, that's just the nature of human beings, I think. In 2 weeks, we will be announcing that every home, not 1 out of 5, every home, every new home built in Lancaster is going to be required to have solar. Now, we expect a lot of pushback from that. There's going to be a lot of companies that aren't ready to do that. They're not going to want to do that. And we're just going to have to take the heat. I couldn't do that without a council that had the courage to take that heat. And I hope everybody here, and I hope everybody that listens to this or reads about this appreciates just the level of courage that takes for people who want to have a political career. They're taking risks. It could turn out tomorrow that this was all a bad idea. Nobody thinks so. It's pretty well proven at this point. But it does take that willingness to go a step forward before anybody else is. Just think the courage it's going to take when we tell people that they have to have a gray water system in every house, because that's probably 2 years away, isn't it, you think? Come on, you build a home that produced more electricity than it used in 4 months after telling me you couldn't do it.
Thank you, Mayor, for those beautiful words. I appreciate that very much. You know, truly, you've heard everybody here talking about three words that I'm really hearing, and one is partnership, the other one is team, and the third one is passion. And those are the three things that any city, any company, any individual needs to have to make things happen. And that's what the city of Lancaster has, is those three things. We believe in team, we believe in partnership, and we definitely have passion. And that's why the city of Lancaster is able to do, as our mayor said, things that others thought they could do but didn't believe they could. We believe we could, and we show that we can. And that's what the city of Lancaster is about. But it takes a team to make this happen. It takes a community to make it happen. And we, our mayor and us council members, are so proud when we see our community come together. Whether, as our mayor said, some people make us believe we're taking 3 steps back. But in reality, we're taking 10 steps forward because we're proving to our community that you must think outside the box to make things happen. And today is a great example of that. Thanks to our partnerships, thanks to our team, and thanks to our passion. Thank you very much. On that note, I'd also like to bring up our planning commissioner, Mr. Voss, to come and take his well-deserved applause because he's also a team to make this happen too. So,
good morning. And yes, I am very proud to be part of the team in this city as an appointed member and the chairman of the Planning Commission. We work hand in hand with our development opportunities here and under the direction of our mayor and city council. And I'm very appreciative of being here this morning and in being part of this honor to honor both KB and SunPower. Thank you.
on that note, we'd like to come up, Tom, please, if you could receive your proclamation. I'll mess that up too.
Glad you had to.
Yes, thank you. On behalf of our mayor and as city council in the city of Lancaster, we'd like to thank you for continuing to believe in us and being part of a vision becoming reality. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Sir, I will present you the, I'm going to mess it up again, proclamation.
Just practice it.
I practice. Again, on behalf of our mayor, our Rex Paris, and city council members, and the city of Lancaster, we'd like to thank you also for believing in the city of Lancaster and making history. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'd like to present you the key to your solar system and to your home. We're working on getting these a little smaller in the future, but thank you so much for choosing KB Home.
Appreciate it.
I know you're going to love it and enjoy your home for many years.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
And then while we're up here, Joe,
I think it'd be only fitting.
we would like you to throw the switch and start your solar system. Ready to go? Yep.
We'll see you in a month or two when we do something else earth-shattering. Okay.